So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. Three yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Well, we know they're comfortably into the postseason already. You just hope that no one else is added to this list on the eve of the playoffs.
And this is so hard. You do try to exercise as much caution as you can with how they're going to play guys today. But you got to still play the game. I know their team wants, everybody in that locker room wants it.
Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And this is going to be Cowboys football. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason.
Here we go, here we go.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Giants into the nickel, 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he charges through the slow for a gain of 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Dart out of the shotgun. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Cougar 19, Buffalo 18.
From the gun, here's Dart. It's his running back. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants pull ahead 6-3 in the first. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your lineman? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes and yes and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Receiver in motion, going left. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Moving the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with blue. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. They break the huddle, it's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap here to Milton. That's him on the quick hitter. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Drew Phillips making the tackle. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. Play not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set!
Up the middle, Blue. And he's in for the touchdown! The Cowboys hold a slim 2-point lead early. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go!
And with the gun this time, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Get some space around midfield. Escapes the defender. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from the score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. In the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So that brings up 2nd down.
60 back, go!
Dart setting in the throw here. On the move, hit it right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
60 back, yeah, 60.
Third down now. Here's Dart. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. The kick by Gano is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Sanders now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Sanders on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Let's go.
Now Milton to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Ready?
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Ready?
13 yards.
Cougar 19.
First down, Dallas.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. It's 10-all on the scoreboard. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got a first to begin the frame.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Blue gets the handoff. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
79 Broncos. Come on, come on. Ready?
Play fake. It's Milton. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. It's a 36-yard look for him. Aubrey puts it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good or get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
19, target, go!
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's start now. Forced out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, 19 tight. 60 Bobcats, Mustang 19, 70 Rangers.
Air it out on 3rd. That's complete inside the 35. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a second-quarter lead. Gano for the PAT. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Giants take a 4-point lead.
Giants 17. Cowboys 13.
Gano ready to send this away.
For New York.
Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Steady.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
60 Bobcats, go!
Thompson Robinson back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little giant after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. A minute 56 seconds left in our first half. The Giants leading the way here at MetLife. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Trying the right side with Tracy. He tried so hard to get it outside, but just couldn't turn those feet quick enough in this snow. He's dropped behind the line. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Go play action. Here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
19 target, 18 running, Dragon 60.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Cowboys take over as he records his 10th career INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
Throw in now. Thompson Robinson. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Incomplete.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
Here's Thompson Robinson. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal. Gonna keep this one and go. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Cowboys get some late points in the lead.
Kate, I think two things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on first down. Job well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Massive hits, the ball's out. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
It is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. Tight end motioning right. They're going play action. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
This is caught by Blue. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. The Giants using their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Aubrey puts it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Warriors, 60 Eagles, 19 Lion, 70 Ranger, Mustang 19, Trap 60, Trap 60.
Going on first down. It starts. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Malik Hooker on the cover.
From the gun, here's Dart. He finds Tigakokwo for the grab. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Throw here, third down. They will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants tie the game on the half's final play. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
23. To kick off for New York.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Sanders now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready! Bronco 80!
DTR to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ready.
Now it's DTR. Drops this underneath. It's Blue. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. We've set it down from 37. On the give, it's Blue. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Giants.
Throwing now off the play action. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They'll come up on first and 10. Thompson Robinson now. It's big. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
A third down run with Blue. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion try is good.
Giants 24. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Here we go.
Handoff to Tracy. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check them up.
Darts out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll run this with Blue. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Right into it all that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Screen here for Williams. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He'll throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and
Steadily
10.
keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock. But that throw didn't work out the way his earlier targets have.
It kind of felt like, you see that in the booth.
Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. The sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. 3rd and long for him here. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Cowboy 80, Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the red zone now. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 20. At the Cowboys' 26-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, things weren't about to end after the 1st hit or the 2nd. Tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Half the 60, half 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 79 Bronco.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Ready? Hawks, go!
Back to throw it. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense. Get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. He stopped after a gain of 2. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19, let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Thompson Robinson to throw. That's caught by Williams. And he's brought down after a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
To throw. Here's Dart. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready, set.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here goes Dart to the air. Headed out right. He's running with it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
70 Timberwolf, 18, behind it, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Dart setting in the throw here. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
He's back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going for it himself. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He gets 6 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Back now, pressure coming. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Go!
to throw. Here starts. A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
19 Lions.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am... all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Straight ahead with Williams. Fights his way through a tackle. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
DTR looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Ready up.
7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3.
Go. Ready up.
They're going to pass it here. Gets it to him on the screen. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third down, they need 7. They draw it up for him. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
A 50-yard attempt.
The kick is off the mark. No good. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
They tried for the field goal to really eliminate all shadow of a doubt, and instead, well, let's introduce some doubt into the picture and a little energy on the other side. Kate, it's not quite an automatic win still. They're going to have to get focused defensively and make sure they get a stop to clinch this.
Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. But he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A gain of 26 yards there. And it's good for a New York first down.
And the Giants first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Short pass caught by his tight end. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Cowboys' 23-yard line.
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And it gets on the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth.
31. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Sanders now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Here he is to throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Good coverage by Andrew Phillips.
Buffalo 18. Come on.
Now it's DTR. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play. I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
He's got it. Jukes away from one. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
60 Eagles. 18 Rattler.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
Incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. Forced out to his right. And this one's going to be incomplete as well. Repeat of the last play. Defender there to deny them the catch. Now it's third down.
This rookie quarterback's going to have to file that one away as a little bit of a reminder. You can't stare down your primary target. You can get away with it in high school, even in college, but not in this league as that ball gets batted away.
And it'll be incomplete. They went for it, trying to stun everybody with no time left on the clock. But at last, we are headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Sanders now on the return. Making some progress here. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 37-yard line.
Throwing now, Thompson Robinson. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. This gets the 1st and more. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 3 set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Trap 60. Get it.
Thompson Robinson back to throw. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. Now remember, the other side has a shot to answer a touchdown here with the new overtime rules in the regular season. But that might not even come into play if this opening drive comes up empty.
Yep, and this defense is doing its best so far to make sure all it's going to take is a field goal to win, Kate. They want to win this game with their play on this opening series, and that type of negative play, tackle for loss, is exactly the effort we want.
He's got it, complete to Pickens. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Cowboy 1st down.
A handoff for Williams, running left. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. All right, so an important landmark cross on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
First drive of overtime and a little risk of stalling out now. Got to get 4 here on 3rd down. Throwing now. Screen here for Williams. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down. Going for it, it's Williams. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. Throwing now off the play action. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
That one connects. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Time and again, receivers would tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to run with Williams. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. That penalty practically puts him on the goal line here as they set up for 3rd and goal. He tries to sneak it, and they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he's going to get this up to run around that 13-yard line. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. And he could have a free play here. Hits his running back. And he goes out of bounds as now we're going to hear from our referee. We both saw the defender jump there before that snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. On play action with Dart. Buying some time right. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Dart out of the shotgun. Oh, big interception here. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Cowboys take over as he records his 10th career INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Let's go.
They'll throw to start the drive. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. With just 2 seconds left in OT, we've got a timeout.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. On the left hash, this is from 47.
7-yard attempt.
The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
Makes the score.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into the kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from New York.